Hey guys, it's Guitar Player 112 here again, and welcome back to my Let's Play for Heavy Rain. In the last episode, we completed another trial of the Origami Killer, and that was the most uncomfortable trial so far. Because the previous one pretty much paled in compared, so. And now we're going to just continue in this one. We're back to playing as Madison. Oh, now that I think about it, the one funny thing is, and I think this is supposed to be some kind of like unintentional thing, but it's funny how she's a journalist and her name is Madison Page. It's kind of funny. She's a journalist and her last name is Page.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What happened to him?
Well, if you've seen the shit he's been through, you'd understand. Well, let's get this guy up. Or Ethan. I shouldn't say this guy. L1. Okay, I guess now, it's time to play doctor. But doctor...
Ethan. Ethan, can you hear me? Calm down, girl. There must be something I can do to help him.
It's... grab the, what's... what do I need to grab? Because... I know I need to grab something in order to help him, but I can't remember where this stuff is. Or do I have to interact with them first?
You've got a hell of a fever. Are those burn marks on your chest? I'm gonna have to get your clothes off to disinfect those wounds.
Jeez, that looks bad. I mean, I knew it was bad. I didn't know it was that bad.
Arms look really bad.
Oh, and his arms too? That looks even
I need to
worse.
disinfect your wounds. Those are serious burns. I don't know if I can do anything for you.
Okay, now it's time to grab those, medical stuff.
He's burning up. He's running a fever.
There we go. I knew I had to grab something out of there. Yeah, grab that, grab all those.
I'm no doctor, but I'll do what I can.
Yeah, I'm no doctor either. Let's start off with some... Let's start with some ointment first. Because I'm not really a doctor either, and I don't really know much of some stuff I need to use.
That should ease the pain.
Okay, what next? Some disinfectant. I mean, like I said, I'm not that big of an expert on stuff like this. Sort I am, but not really. Let's add this stuff. Some disinfectant. Okay. I think I should bandage him up next.
Your wounds are disinfected.
Okay, get some bandages on him first, then I'll give him some medicine. There we go. Come on, Ethan. There we go.
That's all I can do. How do you feel? Ethan?
He's unconscious. Now I'll just have to wait. And hope he wakes up.
Okay, at least we took care of his wounds. For some reason didn't give me the option to give him medicine or anything like that. Kind of weird, but at least I got everything else. Well, at least he's awake.
How do you feel?
I've been better. Was I out for long?
About 3 hours.
Not too bad.
Why the Guardian Angel act? You don't even know me.
When I was a child, I was always the one who used to fix my brothers up when they'd been fighting with the other kids on the block. I suppose I like to play the Guardian Angel.
Makes sense.
You said you were here because you're an insomniac?
I've been going through a bit of a tough patch the last few months. It's the kind of stuff you prefer to forget. I do what I can to live with it, but, it's not easy. That's the second time I found you in a bad way. You always seem to be running for your life. What's happening, Ethan? I'm sorry. I shouldn't be asking you questions. I mean, after all, we hardly know each other. You have no reason to trust me.
Listen, I'm truly grateful for your help, but for your own sake, I think it's better if you don't ask any questions.
Maybe I could help you.
No one can help me. You've already done a lot, Madison.
Right.
I'm gonna go. Take care.
Well, thank you for patching me up. Or, I patched you up. Because you do play as both those characters and stuff. Okay, let's see what the next trial is. Are you prepared to make a sacrifice to save your son? What kind of a sacrifice? Okay, going back to Madison again.
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't do it. I've got nothing to do with that business. I never killed nobody.
Oh, no? Then why did you run away when they came to question you?
I already told you I forgot to report to my parole officer. I didn't want to go back to prison. When I saw the cops, I just bolted. I wasn't thinking straight.
We checked out his statement. He has an alibi for at least 3 of the murders.
Fuck, that bastard was a perfect fit. Shit!
Huh. Well, I guess he isn't the murderer.
Ash? Okay.
Is it just me or does that phone have no phone
Sean
cord
Moss's
attached?
mother's here. She'd like to speak with you.
It was a few months back. The middle of the night. It was pouring down. Ethan came home completely drenched at about 3. I asked him where he'd been. He spoke about drowning, the rain. He didn't make any sense. There was something in his eyes. As if it wasn't really him. There may be no connection, but the next day there was that announcement about another victim.
Hold on a sec. I actually want to turn down the music a little bit. I say I'll lower it around to about 40.
Of the origami killer. Find my son. I'm begging you.
Because the music was a bit loud, don't you think?
Police Lieutenant Carter Blake, and this is Agent Norman Jaden of the FBI. According to our information, Ethan Mars is one of your patients. We'd like to ask you a few questions about him.
I'm sorry, that's impossible.
I beg your pardon?
I'm bound by an oath of secrecy. Under no circumstances may I discuss my patients.
My job is to find Sean Mars alive, and I don't give a damn about any bullshit oath.
He's right. Legally, you gotta tell us what you know.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. And now I must ask you to leave.
You need to cooperate. For your own sake.
I know you don't want to protect the murderer. If you know anything, you must tell us, Doctor.
Are you threatening me?
I'm just giving you some free advice, Doc. I suggest you take it.
It's your duty to inform the police if you suspect one of your patients, Doctor.
I am going to
That
call
is
the
true.
police and make a complaint about your behavior.
I mean, that is true. Because if he suspects one of his patients, he can legally tell us about one of his patients.
Doctor, you are really pushing my buttons. The only thing I'm interested in is saving that kid's life. So, you're gonna be a good boy and tell me what I want to know, or I am really gonna lose my temper.
What are you doing? You out of your mind?
Back off, Jake. Let go of this guy knows something, and I'm not leaving here until he tells me what it is.
You have no right!
Oh, that was dramatic.
Come on, Doc. There's an easy way and a hard way. It's your fucking choice.
You have no right to hit him.
I'm saving a kid's life for Christ's sake! If you don't like it, leave! Oh! What's up with you, Norm? Are you getting cold feet? You don't like to get your hands dirty, huh? I thought you wanted to save that kid!
I want to save Sean Mars just as much as you do, but that doesn't give me the freedom to do what the hell I like, so you're gonna stop this shit right now!
I'll get you for this, Jayden. Don't worry. I will not forget.
Ethan Mars has had psychological problems since his first son died. Feels responsible for his death. Sort of morbid neurosis. He is haunted by visions of drowning bodies. A few weeks ago, after one of our usual sessions, I found this on the floor. It must have fallen out of his pocket.
Huh. But is he the origami killer, though, because of those blackouts? Who knows?
Ash, I want you to assign every available man to finding Ethan Mars. I want a man outside his place day and night. Notify all agencies to start looking for him. I want you to keep an eye on the train stations, the airports, the bus terminals. I want every cop in the city on his ass, so that if he moves, we know about it. Yes, Ethan Mars is the origami killer.
No, he isn't. You don't know that yet. Anyway, I'll probably do this part right here, then I'll end the episode off right here.
I kept Lauren in the dark on this one. I'll pick her up from her place later on. Big stick, little ball. Never could see the point of this game.
I don't know. I never really. I do like mini golf.
I wonder what we're going to talk about.
Nice shot. Thank you. Please come in, Mr. Shelby. Would you care for a coffee? Oh, no thanks. Do you play? I tried once, but I think the owner of the course is still looking for me. It's an interesting sport. It requires strength, but also a cool head and absolute precision. Would you care to hit a few balls with me? There's no danger of damaging the greens here. Okay. Take off your jacket and grab a club.
Let's get our
The
golf
balls are in that
club.
basket.
Okay, so let's see what, because I think this is the guy's
The most
father.
important thing is to grip the club correctly. When you feel ready, you swing.
Because this, I think this is the guy's father who we talked to earlier, as with Mr. Shelby and Lauren. Well, Mr. Shelby mostly.
Hell, it's only your first ball. You should try to strike it a little harder next time.
I'm assuming you didn't invite me here just to play golf, Mr. Kramer.
Yeah, Mr. Kramer. Yeah.
I hear
It's
you've
the
been
guy's
asking
father.
questions about my son.
Yes.
That's right. I want to know if Gordy is linked to the origami killer case in any way.
My son had nothing to do with that sordid case.
Well, then he has nothing to fear from my investigation.
You have no business investigating my son. I told you, he had nothing to do with it.
You don't know that.
With all due respect, Mr. Kramer, it's up to me to decide who I want to investigate.
Exactly.
I'm an influential man, Mr. Shelby, and I pay very well for loyalty.
Are you trying to buy me?
Let's just say I'm trying to show you where your interest lies. How much do you want to leave my son alone?
I think you misunderstood me. I don't play that game.
Exactly.
Don't go near my son, Mr. Shelby. If you do, you'll regret it.
Have a nice day, Mr. Kramer.
He may be a tycoon, but I'm not afraid of him. Okay, so I'll probably end the episode off right here, right after this loading screen. And it's the next trial. Anyway, guys, that's all I'll do for right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode for my Let's Play for Heavy Rain. Next time, we're going to do the next trial of the Origami Killer and see what his sacrifice means in order to save my son. And as always, have a good day.